안녕하세요. 반갑습니다. Hey everyone, welcome to our Korean language lesson course number 2, and I'm your instructor Karam. So in lesson 1, we've covered the basic consonants, we covered the basic vowels, and we also covered the consonant plus vowel that makes syllables. So consonant next to the vowel or vowel below the consonant. So for an example, the word 소리 in Korean, which means sound. So if you are unsure of any of the basic consonants or the basic vowels, please go back to the lesson 1 and review them, practice, and come back to lesson 2. It will make more sense. Okay, so for lesson 2, we will cover the double consonants that looks like this. And next, we will cover the complex and compound vowels, so-called diphthongs, that looks like this. And finally, we will cover the basic final consonants, which is basically to put them all together like a puzzle, or some say like a Lego. So the key here for lesson 2 is that you have to be patient and understand that this pronunciation will be a little bit challenging to some of you. It's one of the trickier parts of learning how to speak Korean. But don't worry, we'll go step by step, and with lots of practices and repetitions, it'll be just a matter of times that you'll start to understand the language of Korean. Okay, so double consonants, what are they? It's pretty simple. So when you see them doubled up, that's double consonant. And it only applies to 5 single consonants, not all of them. The ones that are highlighted here. Okay, it looks like this. So we'll go one by one. So double consonants in Korean, which we call 쌍자음. In lesson 1, the consonant was just called jaum, but now we are adding the double. So double in Korean means sang. So 쌍자음, double consonants. As I've said, it only applies to 5 of the single consonants, not all of them, and we'll go over them. And firstly is that the first consonant, 기역, the g sound. And now it's doubled, so it's called the 쌍기역. 쌍기역. And the next one is 디귿 and 쌍디귿. 비읍 to 쌍비읍, 시옷 to 쌍시옷, 지읒 to 쌍지읒. And next we're going to learn how it sounds. As we all know, 기역 sounds like g, but 쌍기역 is just like you're putting a little more stress into it. So it's g, g. So g and g. So it sounds like .gov. So when you type in a URL, like a website address that has like something .gov, gov, that g, adding a little more stress. Or I couldn't think of an English word, but I did take some Spanish when I was in college, so it was like it sounds more like ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? Yeah, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Or ¿qué? How it is written. So that was the 기역, and this is the 쌍기역. This is how you write them. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, just like that. Okay, moving on to our next double consonants is the 디귿. Remember how this had the d sound? And now since we're adding a little more extra stress into d, it sounds d, d. It sounds like hot dog, that hot dog, dog, yes. Or Spanish again. You know how the number in Spanish, uno, dos, tres, tres, yes, that t. And tú, yes, y tú. Okay. And the correct order of stroke This is the digit, the single consonant. Now the double consonant. Let me try. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. 1, oops. 2, 3, 4. Excuse my handwriting. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, that's D, 쌍디귿. Okay, moving on to our third double consonant is 비읍. 비읍, and it sounded B. Now the double consonant 쌍비읍, B, B, and it sounds like apple, 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 or like father in Spanish, padre, or papi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay. That's B. Alright, moving on to our fourth double consonant is the shiot, and it's a, you know how it sounded S? Now it's 쌍시옷, double consonant, so adding a little more stress is S, S. Okay, double S. So sounds like sign, sign, or sun, sun. Okay, and the correct order of stroke is like this, like this, like this. Or just like in the example, you can also write it like this. But the fact is, a lot of Koreans write it like this. It's just a different style of font. Okay, next, the final double consonant is 지읒, 즈, and now it's 쌍지읒, so it's 즈. Okay, and sounds like double J, of course, and it sounds like I could only think of in English mid jack. Jack. You know how that J pronunciation is a little, has more stress into it. Jack. Okay, so let us try to write this. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Just like this. 쌍지읒, Jack. Double J pronunciation. Okay, so let's do a quick review on our double consonants. First of all, we had the 쌍기역, which sounded 끄, and compared to the single consonant 기역, sounded 그. So 끄, 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 끄. The next double consonant, 쌍디귿, 뜨, and the single consonant sounded 드. Double consonant, 뜨, 뜨. The next one, the 쌍비읍, is 뿌, and the single consonant sounded 뿌. The 비읍, again, double consonant, 쌍비읍, 뿌. Next one, 쌍시옷, S. The single consonant, 시옷, S. Again, double consonant, 쌍시옷, S. Single consonant, 시옷, S. And the last one, the 쌍지읒, 쯔. 쯔. The single consonant, 지읒, 쯔. 쯔. The 쌍지읒, 쯔. You're adding a little more stress into it. 쯔. Okay. Now let us put the double consonants and the vowels together. Okay. 그, 뜨, 뿌, 스, 즈, the double consonants, and the vowels, the two set of vowels that we've learned in lesson 1. I'm sure you'll remember them. The a, ya, o, yo, i, o, yo, u, 유, 으. And so we'll start with the first double consonant, the 쌍기역, 끄. And I've prepared the both single consonant and double consonant so that you can compare and understand better. Okay, so we did this in lesson 1. So the single consonant 그, 기역, and 아 becomes 가, and now double consonant 끄 and 아 becomes 까. 까. Okay? All right, next one with the vowels ya, the single consonant, and the vowels together becomes kya. Now with the double consonants, it becomes kya. Kya. Okay, next one. The all, vowels all, and the single consonant, the 그 and all becomes go. And with the double consonant, 그 becomes 그 and all becomes go. Go. Okay, next one. 여 and the 그 becomes 겨. Now with the double consonant, 겨. 겨. All right, the next one. 그 and 이 becomes 기. And now with the double consonant, 그 and 이 becomes 기. 기. That's pretty interesting, wasn't it? Okay. And let's move on to our next set of vowels. Okay. Remember this one? The vowels below the consonant? Okay, so we had the vowels O, yo, u, 유, 으. And with the 그 single consonant and O becomes go. Now double consonant, go. 그 and O becomes go. And the single consonant, 그 and 기역 and the yo becomes gyo. And with the double consonants becomes gyo. Gyo. Okay, next one. 그 and u becomes 구. And now with the double consonant, 그 and u becomes 구. 구. Okay, next one. The single consonant, 기역, 그, and u becomes 규. And the double consonant and u becomes 규. 규. Okay, the final one. Single consonant, 그, and becomes 그. And the double consonant, 끄. Like, 끄, and 끄. 끄. Good. Okay, let's go over them. One more time. 까, 꺄, 꺼, 껴, 끼. 꼬, 껴, 꾸, 규, 끄. Very good. Okay, moving on to our next double consonant, which is the double 뜨. So 뜨. Okay, So same method. Here we go. So the single consonant d and a vowel becomes da. Now double consonant with a becomes da. Moving on. D and ya becomes dia. Double consonant d and ya becomes dia. Dia. Next one. D and o becomes do. D and o, I'm sorry. D and o becomes do. Do. Okay. Next one. D and yo becomes dio. For double consonant, D and yo becomes dio. Dio, dio, dio. Next one. D and e becomes d. For double consonant, D and e becomes d. So d, 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 d. Okay? All right, next set of vowels. D and o becomes do, like do, re, mi, fa, do. But for double consonants, D and O becomes do. Do. Do in Korean means also. Okay? The next one. D and yo becomes dio. D, I'm sorry. D for double consonant. D and yo becomes dio. Dio, dio. Dio, dio. Next one. Do and u becomes do. For double consonant, do and u becomes do. Do, do. Do, do. Do, do. Next one. Single consonant, d and u becomes do. Double consonant, d and u becomes do. Do, do, do. Do, do. Okay, finally, d and u becomes do. For double consonant, d and u becomes do. Do, 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 do. Okay, moving on to 쌍비읍, the b sound. Okay. All right. B and a, ba. B and a, ba. Pa, ba. Pa, ba. Ba. Okay. Now, b and ya, bia. B and ya, bia. Pa, pia, bia. Pia, bia. Bia, pia. Next one. B and o becomes bo. B and o becomes bo. Bo, 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 bo. Next one. B and yo becomes 뼈. For double consonant, for double consonant, b and yo becomes 뼈. 뼈, 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 뼈. Next one. B and e becomes b. For double consonant, b and e becomes b. So b, this one is b. B, b, p, b. Okay, good. Moving on to our next set of vowels. B and o becomes bo. B and O becomes bo. Bo, 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 bo. Good. Next one. B and yo becomes bio. B and yo becomes bio. Bio, 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 bio. Next one. B and u becomes bu. B and u becomes bu. Bu, 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 bu. Okay. Next one. B and u is bu. Double consonant. B and u is bu. Bu, bu, bu. Finally, b and bu, b and bu, 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 bu. Good. All right, moving on to our 상시옷, the double S. Okay. Same way. Single consonant and a vowel. S, a, sa. Double consonant. S, a, sa. Sa. Sa, 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 sa. Next one. Ya, vowel. And the single consonant with s become sha. Now for double consonant, s and ya becomes sha. S, sha, 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 sha. Next one. All. For single consonant, s and all, so. For double consonant, s and all, so. 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 Next one. Yo. And for single consonant, shaw. S and yo becomes shaw. Now for double consonant, s and yo becomes shaw. 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 Okay, so the main difference between so and shaw, there's that Y pronunciation, Y sound. So, shaw. Okay? All right, moving on. The E sound, the E vowel. And with the consonant, 시옷, s becomes s, e, 시. 시, and for double consonant, s and e, 시. She, she. Getting a little more stress. She and she. Good. All right, next set of vowels. We have the vowel O and the consonant for single. So becomes so. For double consonant, S and O, so. Like so what? Okay. So, 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 so. And next one, yo. And s, single consonant, show. Show. So the double consonant sounds more like the show time. Show. Show. So s and yo, show. 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 Next one, oo. Single consonant, s and oo becomes su. For double consonant, s and oo becomes su. So su, 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 su. Good. Next one, you, s, you becomes shu. shu. For double consonant, s and u becomes shu, 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 shu. Okay, finally, for vowel and s, s. For double consonant, s, 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 s. Okay, and to our final double consonant, the double J, J pronunciation. Okay, so the first vowel, okay, 자, 자, Z and A together, so 자. Okay, and next one, it sounds pretty similar to the first one. 자. Okay, this one was 자. This is 자. Okay, and for the double consonant, it's 자. Yeah, the two of them are very identical in a way. Okay, so you really have to listen to the context. Then it's like, oh, so you're saying the 자 or 자. Okay, so one more time. 자, 자, 자. This is 자, 자. Think of it as is a little shorter. 자, 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 자 has that Y pronunciation, Y sound. Okay, next one. Single consonant and 저, double consonant, 저, 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 저. All right, next one. Once again, it sounds very similar to the 저저. All right, the 여, 저. So it's 저, and the double consonant, 저, 저. So I don't know if you can tell the difference. 저, 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 저. Okay, so 저, 저. Next one, 이, 지 for single consonant, and 이, 지, and the double consonant, 지, 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 지. Okay, good. Our next set of vowels, z and o becomes jo, j, and the double consonant j and o becomes jo, 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 jo. Next one, yo and j becomes jo, jo. Now the double consonant jo, jo. Once again, this sounds pretty similar to the first one. So you won't be able to distinguish the difference for now, but that's okay. Just know that they're written differently and they sound a little bit different. But it'll be pretty hard to distinguish for now. But that's okay. So jo, jo. Next one. U and z becomes ju, and z and u becomes ju, 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 ju. Okay, now this one is also, it sounds pretty similar. U and z becomes ju, ju. That has that Y sound, ju. And for double consonant, z and u, Jew, 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 Jew. This is just Jew, Jew. A little shorter. All right. And the final. Z and becomes J. J and becomes J. J, 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 J. Okay. So that's it for our double consonants. Okay, so for the next slide, we will be taking a look at the complex vowels. So I will go one by one. The first one is yeah, yeah, yeah. And of course, after this, following this, I will be uh, letting you know more in details how they are pronounced. And the next one is we, wa, we, we, wo, we, 의. Okay? So one more time, the first group of the complex vowels is this from the left to right, consonant and the vowels on right next to it. E, ye, ye, we, wa, we, wo, we, and 의. And this set of groups is the consonant on top and the vowels on bottom. Okay, so we will go one by one. The first one, this is and it sounds the word in English bake, the ache, and this one has a little bit longer sound, Okay, so we will try to write this in the correct stroke order. So this looks like a narrow H. Okay. Let's try one more time. Okay, it's pretty easy. Okay, and this was pronounced as eh. Next slide. The next complex vowel is yeah, yeah. And it sounds like the word of English piano, piano. Okay, and the correct way to write yeah, kind of similar to the first one, yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, however, two horizontal lines in the middle and the one down. Oh, it's a little slanted, but it should be straightforward. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Just like that. Okay, and this is called yeah. Yeah. Okay, next one. This is eh. A little bit shorter compared to the first one, and this is it sounds like the word of English set, se, and the correct way to write this: 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. just like that. Eh. Okay, moving on to our next complex vowels. This is the shorter version of ye. Ye. And it sounds like the word yes, yes, ye. And the correct way to write this: 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's try one more time. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. And moving on to our next one is we. We. And sounds like the word wet. We. Wet. We. Yes, and the correct order to write this: 1, 2, and 3. Yes, if you could already tell, this is a combination of O plus E. Yes, and that becomes we. So O and E, we. One more time. Oh, too long, but it's okay. All right. All right. So let's move on to our next complex vowel. Wa. Wa. From the word want, wa. And yes, also this is the combination of O plus A becomes wa. Okay, so let's try to write this in the correct order: 1, 2, 3, and this one should be just above here. Okay, so we'll check that, the level between the O and A, the horizontal line. One more time: 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this is wa. Okay, moving on to our next complex vowel is we, and it sounds a little bit longer. We, and it sounds like the word from way, way, way. And the correct order to write this is a little bit more complicated, but you can do it. Just follow the number. 1, 2, O, and A. A combination of O and A. Okay. Just excuse my writing. Oh, that was pretty bad. The first one. O and A. Actually, they should be connected. Yes. So as you could tell, this is the combination of O plus A. The longer sound A. The narrow H looking character. Okay. And this becomes we. All right. Okay, let's move on. And this is we. We. And it sounds like the word weak, but without the k sound. We. And yes, this is a combination of oo plus and e. Becomes we. One more time. This is pretty easy. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. We. Okay, next one. Wa. It's a combination of oo and ah. Wa, yes. It sounds like the word woman, wa. Oo plus ah. Oo plus ah, wa. One more time. Wall. Yes, wall. Okay, next one. Okay, look a little bit more complicated. This is a shorter version of we, and sounds like the word well, we, and oo, and the shorter e. That was pretty nice. Okay. Oo and eh. One more time. I think I'm getting better at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We. This was we. And finally, our final ones. Final complex vowel. Ui. This is probably the most difficult to pronounce, but you'll get it once you practice. Ui, and it sounds like the word bui. Bui. Ui. That ui. Okay, and let's try to write this. Writing is really simple. Just 2 lines, one horizontal and one vertical. Oops, excuse me, that was wrong. 1 and 2. One more time. 1 and 2. Actually, this portion needs to be a little longer, shorter. Okay, so let's try one more time. 1 and 2. Yes, perfect. And this is 의. Okay, so we have covered all the complex vowels. Let's review it. 에, 예, the longer sound. 에, 예, 왜, 와, 왜, 위, 워, 왜, 의. Okay, one more time, backwards. 의, 왜, 워, 위, 왜, 와, 왜, 예, 에, 예, 에. Okay. So let's try to put them together on the next slides. So the first word, and I have prepared all the charts for you on the left. So the first word is, let's try to read this. 가, 마, 귀. So I'm sure you are okay with the ma. So we have learned 가, the g and a together, and g and 위. That becomes 귀. So 가, 마, 귀. And this means crow. In Korean, crow. In English, it means crow. Okay? So the next one. This is 도. So the D, the double D, and O. 또, 다시. 또, 다시. Okay, and this means once more. One more time. Once more. Okay, and the next one is a little bit, it could be a little trickier. Okay, try this. 끄, and this one. 왜 becomes 꽤. 꿰다. 꿰다. 다. And this means pierce, to pierce. To pierce something. Okay, and our next one. Okay, the double consonant S, S, the strong sound, S, and U. I'm sure you know this from our lesson 1. So it becomes S and 다, 쓰다, 쓰다. Okay, and this means, 쓰 and 다 means to write or to wear. Wear a t-shirt, writing, to write with a pencil, write a letter, 쓰다. Okay, let's try a few more. The first one, 가위, 가 and 위. As we said, as I've said, the circle one, the has no sound, so just 위 itself, 가위, 가위. And this means scissors. Next one. Okay, once more, no sound. 의, and 스 and 아 becomes 사, 의사, 의사, doctor. Okay, our next one. No sound. 왜, 이, 터, waiter. Oh, sounds kind of familiar. Waiter, 터. Yeah, so that's waiter. Actually, it's an English word. Okay. Waiter. So in Korean, we said waiter, at a restaurant. Okay, our next one. 그, the 기억, 그 and 와. So that becomes 과, not 가. 과 and 그 and 과거. 과거. And this means the past. Just for your reference, the future in Korean is 미래. 미래. Okay. So hopefully, maybe in the future lesson, we could come across, the past, 과거, the present, 현재. We call it the 현재, and the future, 미래. Okay. Quiz time. Okay. So for here, you could freeze the screen, hold the screen, and pause the screen, and take as much time as you need. Try not to look at the chart, but do it from the memorization, and try to. I mean, you would not know the meaning of the words yet because you haven't learned the word, but all we're learning in lesson 1 and 2 is to really to recognize and understand and how these character syllable sounds. That's what's really important here. Okay, so try to recognize what syllables they are and try to write them if you could. Okay, so please pause the screen and try it. Okay, so I'm sure you have tried it. Let's find out what they are. Okay, so the first one, 화가. 화가. Okay, if you're curious enough, you could have looked it up on Google or dictionary, and it means painter. Okay. Next one. Okay, we'll go down. This is 왜, 과, 의사. 왜, 과, 의사. Remember that we had the on the previous slides we had the 의사, which was doctor. So maybe you would have kind of guessed, oh, maybe he's a doctor, some kind of a doctor, and it's a 외과 의사, and it actually means surgeon. Okay, and the next one is just one syllable here, 왜, 왜, and it means why, Why? Oh, why did you do this? Where? Yeah, we used where a lot in Korean. Okay. Next one. 가다. 가다. It means to go. Go. Okay. And oh, yes. Okay. Waiter. Waiter in Korean. Waiter. The next one is 계기. 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 It means an opportunity. 계기. It's a little bit difficult word, but okay. Next one. 의자. 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 And this is chair. Next one. 귀. 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 Okay, it means ear. And the final one, 애도. 애도. And it means condolence. Okay. So I hope you did pretty well, and try to understand how they're pronounced and recognize how they're pronounced, and also try to speak it out. That would really help. Okay. Ah, yes, and finally we have come to the basic final consonant, which is also called in Korean 받침. So, like we had the 모음, now this is called the 받침. So, what is the basic final consonant? Also, for this lesson, I will just briefly cover what basic final consonant, and then on our next lesson, I will specifically in details go through with you what basic final consonants are. Okay. All right. So basically, what basic final consonant, the 받침, is, if you look at this diagram, so we have covered pretty much the consonant, the vowel, the consonant, and the vowel. So which becomes, this is ha and this is 그. Now the final consonant, basically it falls under. It comes at the very last of the word. So it's always placed beneath the consonant vowel combination. Okay? Beneath. Just for reference, all consonant can become 받침, and final consonant except this, just three ones, which is 뜨, 쯔, the double consonant, and 뿌. So you will not see them as the final consonant. Yes. So every consonant, just remember, every consonant can become 받침. Okay? And next diagram, check this out. So the Hangul, which is the Korean language, Korean word, is formed as a basic final consonant, as you can see. So we have the consonant, and the the vowel, and the final consonant right here under becomes han. Same as 굴 right here. So I'll just draw an arrow like that, just to give you a better picture. So the next diagram shows us that the 받침, the final consonant, the consonant, this, you just have to understand these 4 rules. So the first one, consonant, and beneath is vowel, and the final, basic consonant. And the second rule, consonant, and right next to the vowel, and under the final consonant, like the han. Yes, this one. And this was like the goal. And number 3 and number 4, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Okay, now it's the double final consonant that falls under. So, and some also call the final consonant as ending consonant. And, to be more specific, we call this beginning consonant, vowel, and the ending consonant, like the 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this word is called, okay, try to read it. She, okay, maybe, yeah, so we haven't learned the final consonant, but maybe just try, because you know how the 기역 sounds, right? So just try from your head. Good. So, chic, something chic, okay? And so the double consonant, 비읍, so b, a, ba, and then the circle ing, so the ng sound, so it's like maybe like bang, yeah, ba, not ba, but bang. Okay, so it's 식빵. 식빵 is actually bread in Korean. Yeah. Okay. So about the third and the fourth rule for the basic final consonant, we'll get to that. And just for reference, this is also called the 겹받침, which is the double final consonant, which basically means, the double consonant that we have learned previously, that 쌍기역, this 쌍기역, 니은, and all that. Yeah, so that is going on there. Here. Great. Okay. So moving on. So this is just a brief introduction about the basic final consonants, because I'm sure you'll be having a headache already. So okay, so this is pretty much the whole picture, whole diagram of how basic final consonant is. So as just carefully look at this diagram here. 1, 2. Ooh, and the third one. Yes. This one you can ignore it for now because it'll only make you more confusing. So don't worry about it. We're going to cover that in our future lessons. So for now, I want you to get as comfortable as possible with the basic final consonant. The first one here and the second one. The third one, not yet. Don't worry. You'll get to it. So like I said in the previous slide, that initial, the medial, the first one, the consonant, the vowel, consonant, vowel, that lies beneath, and this is the final basic final consonant. So it becomes qua. Oh, excuse me, sorry, not this one, the second one. Yes, the final right here. So 그, a, and n becomes kan. Yeah, so this is a big picture of the basic final consonant. Okay. Well, this was actually my intention. We have not gone through one by one on the basic final consonant, but I just want you to try. I want you to make mistakes, because I think, for me, I learn the best when I make mistakes. So it's okay to make mistakes. I have prepared in details specifically what basic final consonant for each one of them, how they sound on our next lesson. But before we go that, this is just a brief introduction of the basic final consonant, and because since we have covered all the basic consonant, the double consonant, the vowels, so if you have practiced enough and review it, you might have kind of, get the sense of how, they would form as a syllable, complete syllable. So I have prepared a quiz, assuming that we have learned all about the basic final consonant, which we have not, but I just want you to give it a try. So pause the video if you could, and just take your time and try to figure out how 1, 2, 3 this 9 word would sound They all have the basic final consonant. So I just want you to try. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to get, if you're wrong, if you get all wrong, that's okay. That's okay. But just try it, and then we'll see. And if you do get, a few of them right, that will be wow. That would be awesome. Okay, give it a try. Pause the video. Okay, so I guess that you have tried it, and I will actually reveal the answers. Okay, but on our next lessons, I will kindly explain to you why this word sounds like this. Okay, so this one is 환자, 환자. Okay, and it means patient. So we have the 의사, remember 의사? The 외과 의사, the surgeon, 의사, doctor, and 환자. So doctor and 환자. 의사 and 환자. I'm sorry. And the next one is 병원, 병원. Oh, those two have the final consonant, and it means hospital, hospital. Next one, 사랑, 사랑. Maybe you might have heard this word a lot of times in maybe a Korean song, K-pop or K-drama. If you do watch K-drama, 사랑해, 사랑해요, 사랑합니다. 사랑 means love. Yes. Okay. And the next one sounds similar to 사랑, but not exactly. 사람, 사람, and it means human, human. Okay, next one is 학교, 학교, and school means school. Okay, next one, 시험, 시험, and it means test or exam. Okay, next one, we have 평화, 평화, and it means peace. Okay, next one, 친구. Hey, 친구. 친구, and it means friend. Okay. And finally, 가족. 가족 means family. Okay. So I don't know how you did, but it's okay if you got them all wrong, or if you got few of them right. That'll be really great. Okay, so wow, great. So we're done for our lesson. So the next lesson we will cover the basic final consonant number 2, just a little bit more. So hang in there. And then we'll cover that double final consonant, just a little bit. And then after learning the basic final consonants, you're almost done. You can read almost like maybe 70-80% of the Korean words, or even more. So we're gonna try to read some Koreans without even knowing what they means. But the goal is to whether you could understand, recognize the word and say it. That's important, and also to write. That'll be really cool. So like I said, it's really based on syllables. So any words that you hear, your ears are hearing, you could write it down in Korean. And for bonus, we're gonna try to write, your name in Korean. Wouldn't that be cool? Yeah, we're gonna try that. Okay, that'll be really cool. So we're gonna try to write your name in Korean, or any names in Korean. Okay, or pretty much anything. If you are pretty comfortable with the lesson 1 and 2. Okay, so that's really important. So don't move on to lesson 3 until you get pretty comfortable with the lesson 1 and 2. Okay? All right. Thank you so much. 수고하셨습니다. 감사합니다.